so clear that all of you in this room know how deeply PDS has fought to serve those who have been ignored, who have been discarded by our system. And what we are so proud of is that what we have at the Southern Center has been led and guided on almost a daily basis, directly and indirectly, by the work of PDS. PDS and SCHR share the same commitment to their clients, the same respect for the dignity of every person, and the same dedication to quality representation and equal justice. We've heard these tributes tonight, and the toasts, and could not be more proud to honor PDS. And I'd like to invite Avis Buchanan, the Director of the Public Defender Services. Award for 2010 is presented to the Public Defender Service for the District of Columbia in recognition of their commitment to their clients, their respect for the dignity of every person, and their dedication to equality, representation, and equal justice. Ladies and gentlemen, PDS.
Thank you on behalf of PDS. In 1964, a legal aid agency attorney, Bob Maynard, was chastised by a judge for wanting to ask a government witness a simple question, whether or not the witness had given statements to the police or prosecutor beyond those that the prosecutor had already disclosed. The judge thought that the lawyer should just take the prosecutor's word for it. And he chastised Mr. Maynard for being an aggressive, zealous attorney. Mr. Maynard went on to lose the case, but in true PDS fashion and legal aid agency fashion, he appealed. And in the resolution of the case, the D.C. Circuit, which was an appellate court at that time, said that we find no basis for the court's criticism in this case, and in other cases that counsel associated with the legal aid agency are too aggressive in representing their clients, and that they improperly deal with the prosecutor at arm's length, unlike the older lawyers. A recurrent argument against the public defender is that because he and the prosecutors are paid by the public treasury and are in continual contact, that there is a danger that they will not deal at arm's length, and the public defender will lack the essential adversary zeal. It would appear that the legal aid agency for the District of Columbia should be commended for averting this danger. The legal aid agency represented a sea change from business as usual in D.C. and in the stereotype of public defenders. For years, for the poor, justice was a dream deferred. In criminal cases and in D.C., you depended on the luck of the draw and your assignment of counsel and in the quality that you got. And in 1960, when the legal aid agency was established, and in 1970, when PDS, the legal aid agency, became PDS, that dream became realized. It's not fully realized quite yet, but PDS and the legal aid agency went a long way in realizing that dream. PDS brought its commitment in PDS and the legal aid agency. The system, the criminal justice system, saw zealous advocacy, intensity, commitment, dedication to clients, efforts to improve the system, efforts to improve outcomes for individual clients, and it was nothing like had been seen before in the District of Columbia. In addition, PDS attracted some of the best and brightest, some of whom are right here in this very room. I can look out and see Charles Ogletree, Steve Bright, Michelle Roberts, Tremel Daria. No, you fit in with everybody else. Julia Layton, Peter Krauthammer. I could keep going and naming others and others. Bill Taylor, Elizabeth Taylor, everybody here, Sandy Levitt. So many of you have achieved great things for PDS on behalf of your clients, and you represent the best of what PDS and the legal aid agency can and have accomplished. I'm honored for PDS's sake to be here to accept this award. I'm honored on behalf of myself that I'm lucky enough to be the director in place to accept the award, and I'm honored to stand here on the dais with my predecessor directors. We have here Joanne Wallace, Cynthia Jones, the man who hired me, Frank Carter, my PDS and law school classmate, Angela Jordan Davis, Barbara Babcock, the first PDS director, Pat Hickey, and Cheryl Long, and Sarah is not PDS director. And not here are three former PDS directors, Kim Taylor Thompson, who's at NYU right now, Ronald Sullivan, who's a professor at Harvard Law School right now, and Norm Lepstein, who's a professor at the University of Indiana. So you can see what PDS directors have in store here. And I want to make a special recognition, or make a special acknowledgement of Addison Bowman, a previous deputy director during the Legal Aid Agency days, who came all the way from Hawaii to be here. That PDS is receiving this award from a sister organization with whom we share so much. Our commitment to clients, the dedication to quality work, and our staff even. So going back and forth all the time, the investigators and the lawyers and all kinds of staff, interns have had connections to PDS and to the Southern Center over the years, and we've been the better for it. As I believe, so has the Southern Center. But we've always been grateful for the training that the staff get and they bring to PDS. Through the PDS copy room, receptionists, the investigators, the librarian staff, the translation staff, with our parole practice, our civil practice, our post-conviction practice, everybody at PDS now and in previous times has been completely dedicated and has shown the same zeal that Robert Maynard showed in 1964, and again, I thank you.